What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
And today we're going to be doing a comparison video with two Sideshow Quarter of the Dead pieces today.
Nice.
Yes.
It's about time.
Yes, and we're going to be what we're going to be comparing are the two versions of Gethsemoni, the Queen of the Dead.
She's the leader of the Flesh faction.
Yes. Oh, you remember?
No, this is
Good
my
one.
queen. I am part of the Flesh faction.
Fair enough. And all right, so that's what our comparison video is going to be about today. So let's jump right on in. So, what are some of the things you like about both statues? First of all,
Honestly,
the ass.
No, that's not it. Actually, just the model. It's just the model. And the poses of both of them, man.
I think like this for me.
Seductive, beautiful.
Well, this one like. And I'm not going to have my, well, I'll explain why I like one better than
It's not just the ass.
No, yes it is. But, for me, I think both statues highlight something different. Like one statue, like the version 2, which is the one on the left, and the version 1, which is on the right. Just going to get that out of the way right now.
Yeah.
But version 2, it highlights more of her skill in necromancy than the version 1. The version 1 is more about being regal, because that's what like one of my favorite things about the first one is the more regal pose.
Yeah, the one on the right, the one in front of me is queen, and this is warrior queen.
Well, I still think both are queens.
No,
I know what you're saying. I think both. Well, you're right.
In version 2 on the left, she displays more of how capable of a queen she is,
right? Rather
than just being a queen.
And like I said, and that's one of the things I liked about both statues. Both of them highlighted different aspects of the queen. The version 1 highlighted more of her being regal and queen, and this one, like you said, highlighted more her in necromancy and being more of a warrior in the underworld. Yeah, exactly, warrior, capable. Now we're gonna work our way down. As far as which pieces do something better. So we're going to start with the head sculpt. Which one do you think is the better head sculpt?
Version 2.
And I agree.
I have to look again.
For me, I think the version 1, again, highlights more of her being regal. But I think this one, the version 2 is more of a seductive look. And it's
actually just a more physiological and physiognomy is better when it comes to the face sculpt. The face actually looks more real,
right? That
rather than version 1.
That, and I think the crown that she wears on version 2 is a lot more detailed and a lot more of a crown. If you get what I'm saying, like I think
they took what they learned from version 1,
yes,
and they just beat it with version 2. Hey, I don't think she's got. Yeah, warrior version, she's got braids.
Yes,
on version 2,
and
with the hair.
I think the head sculpt on version 2 is a little bit more detailed too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it's a lot more detailed, and I think it's just a better all-around facial sculpt.
It's better for fighting.
Well, not even just that. I mean, I'm not going to talk about. I'm talking about looks, which looks better.
Yeah, it does look better.
And for me, I think so too. I think that
there's all kinds of cool shit on that crown.
Right, and for me, I think that's why I love this one. It's an improvement for me over the version 1 sculpt. Like I said, as far as the crown, the hairstyle, the facial features, the paint application.
The way I think it is version 1 is a crown. Version 2 is more of a helmet.
Okay, I can get that. I can understand that.
It's not a helmet, but it's definitely not a crown.
Okay, I can see what you're saying, because this one does look more crown-like than the version 1.
Coming out,
right, it does highlight her. I think the version 1 head sculpt.
She's the queen.
Right, it does highlight her being more of a queen than version 2.
No, version 2 more along the lines of top top dog necromancer.
Right, and that's like I said. It's an improvement for me over this version 1 in every way.
Every single way.
Yes. Now we're going to go down to the torso, like far as the neck on down. Which one do you think is better?
Version 1.
Version 1, really?
Yeah, look at that tattoo. I honestly.
Let's flip them around so the audience can see. Let us know which one. Now I will agree. I think the version 1 tattoo is actually
better.
more
It's just
more pronounced too. It's darker,
right,
and it's more pronounced, and you can see it a lot better. But I think there were some issues with version 1. I got one of the good ones, but I think there were some issues with the version 1. Yeah, stuff like that.
I'm sure it could have happened the same way with version 2 though.
I haven't heard anybody complain about that yet.
Well, I mean, give it time.
Fair enough. And for me, I agree with you. I think the version 1's tattoo is much better on that one because it's a lot more pronounced and darker, and you can see it a lot better than the version 2's. But I think the breastplate.
You know what? I agree with you. You're right. Version 2 is definitely better from the torso down.
Well, you see that. I think. Let's flip it around again.
Well, it's the breastplate.
Yeah, honestly, I think the breastplate.
Like almost 1,000 more percent.
Yeah,
detail.
Exactly, and there's a lot more detail in the breastplate of the version 2. That, and I think there's a lot more to highlight as far as
the necklace.
The necklace too. Yeah, there's a lot more detail.
So much more carving and stuff like that on it.
Right, even on the arms, which I'll post some pictures so you can see. But even the arm bracelet, the bracelets on both arms, it's better on version 2 as well. It's a lot more detail. I think that because of the detail, it highlights. Wrist bracelet versus arm bracelet. They're all. It's like the detail to the nth degree on version 2. Right, and I think that's why this one, as far as the torso down, is better than.
Honestly, the second one. I think there's only one thing that's awesome. That's better than version 2.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So for you, I think the torso from the neck on down is better on the version 2.
Everything. Well, except for the tattoo.
With the exception of the tattoo, I think the tattoo is better on version 1.
I think that's just because it's darker.
Well, I think
more pronounced.
Well, no, I think not even just because it's darker. Let's flip it around again. It's just where
Actually, it's actually a different tattoo.
It's a different type of tattoo, yeah. And I think that version 2 is maybe a little more. I don't want to say detailed, but I'm not sure the word I'm looking for. Maybe.
It's a different type of tribal.
Yes, actually, yes. But I think version 2's is a lot more sinister looking because it's so pronounced. It's got a lot more jagged edges. Version 1, I'm sorry. Yeah, version 1. I think just for me, the tattoo on version 1 is a lot better. Just because it's so pronounced and darker, and you can see it a lot better. It's a lot
like you said, you got lucky, and there was nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing. Yeah, exactly. Nothing lopsided. All right, so we got through the torso. Now, as far as the mixed media, as far as the cloak and everything, which one do you think is better?
The cloak?
Yeah. Cloak, or what do you want to call it?
The clothing is definitely better on the second one, on version 2. Mm-hmm. But the best part about the cloak on version 1
is removable.
It's removable.
Right. But actually, I think that the version 2 cloak, whatever it's called, is a little more detailed and posable. But I actually like the material because it gets a lot more silky. It's a lot more silky and shiny. And I think that
I like the material better on the second version because not only that, it's actually got real metal on it.
Right. And
right here?
Yeah, let me flip it around so everybody can see.
See, it's actually got real metal on it. Metal chains and decorative stuff. You know, it's fucking fun as hell to look at.
It is. And but honestly, I would have preferred them.
We can pose it down.
Right. You can pose this one too. Don't get me wrong. You can pose it because it's got the wire in there.
It's better with it when
but
it's
I
off.
think.
I mean, it kind of is.
I'm not denying. Hey, I'm a TNA man myself. I'm over. Thigh, hips, and thighs, man.
You're a man.
For me, I actually like the material better on this one because of it. It looks more like silk and more like something that a queen would wear. I actually like the material better on the version 1.
I think the difference though is we're not looking at a queen right here.
We're looking at a warrior right there.
Warrior queen.
Right.
Necromancy proficient queen.
Right.
And then right here what we're looking at is people, a queen that, this is a queen, this is a necromancy queen, a warrior. It's really kind of hard to determine too, man. You have to have the silk and stuff like that with this one, which it is beautiful. Very well crafted. Very well, I mean, they got the wires in here to
right.
pose it, you know, bend it. Same way with this one, you know, you can bend it any way you want. You can stick it out. I mean, you can even put it above everything else.
Right.
Kind of make it almost like a cape. You know?
Right. I like how you just damn ruined my shit that I had set up too. You see that shit, everybody? Just fix it.
It's not just a ruin. It's just, I mean, it's making a point.
Yeah. You can make a point without touching shit.
That's right. But that's the fun part about it is, you know, you can do it any way you want.
Right.
With the cloaks. But I still think this one looks better.
It fits this
because of the chain on it.
Right. I think this one fits and looks better, but I prefer the material that they use to give us that glossy look on the version 1. I would love to see that, but I think
maybe we should switch this around.
What do you mean?
I think maybe we should switch the statues.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
So I think that it's equal because for me, both of them have something that I like, and one of them I still think it's this one's equal. Like for me, I like this one as far as the warrior look, but I like the material that they use on version 1. All
right, now let's go ahead and take this one off.
No, we're not taking that off.
We kind of need to with the next part.
No, we don't.
With the base, yeah, we do.
Well, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Not really.
I know he's not really. Yeah. So, but I can kind of agree with you because there's really only way that you can really get a good look at the base. Now, which one you think has the better base?
That one.
This one, really?
Version 2 has better base.
Like this is a tough one for me. Honestly,
it
actually is because the reason
you said in the last video when you did the review on her that this is number 2 compared to Pamela Vestros.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the only reason why, as far as the basis, yes. I'm not. What I mean by that is when I say that it's a tough one because this one is more detailed, but this one has the individual figures. Yeah, the minions. Like as a whole, I think this base is better because it's a lot more going on.
Honestly, can we push that to the side? It's not gonna bother you.
No, it's not.
I mean, even kind of bend the wires or whatever. It's where
I'm gonna have to hold it up.
All right. Well, look what version 2 has on this one. These shin guards. These shin guards are extremely fucking detailed. Look at the folds in the bottom of the feet, the heel.
Right.
Oh my God, dude! Look how detailed that is. I've never seen that before.
And I think too, for me, like I love the look of the souls and the different spirits coming up, and even you have some with teeth.
Yeah. Not only that, they got fucking teeth coming out.
Right. And don't get me wrong, like I think this base is better than the version 1's. I just like the minions on version 1.
Yeah, they're fun, man.
Yeah, it's a fun vision. It's fun.
It's only, I mean, you can only go so much with fun.
Right. But don't get me wrong, this is the plain base. Like it's plain with the exception of the minions. Because if you took the minions off, it's pretty plain. That's why
Still sexy.
No, exactly. Still sexy, still sleek, just the way a queen should be. But I like this base more because of the fact that it has a lot more detail as far as the souls, the necromancy scene right here, and the teeth that they put into that. I think this is a better base overall.
I think you're missing a lot of things too on this base.
Which I even love the creases in her feet. Like
that's what I was talking about.
Okay,
That's what I was talking about. Look at right here, like in her bend of her foot and
in the individual creases right here. Like I'll post pictures for you.
It's like a footprint.
Right, and
they actually put the creases of a footprint onto the statue. Not only that, they even threw you the little creases when you bend your foot.
Like I think they did a lot more anatomically correct things on this statue. Like both of them are.
They put the footprint on a statue. And not only that, they did the toes perfect.
No. Well, even on the version 1s, they do the toes perfect. Like even the legs.
Yeah, but
like
we didn't see the bottom of them.
Well, fair enough, and that's a good point.
The bottom of the foot has a lot more detail than the top of the foot. We all know that.
Right. And for me though, I just think that this base is overall better because of the detail that's put into the base.
Oh yeah. Everything about this base trumps this base.
Yes, everything. Like this one's a little taller.
Maybe if
actually the statue's a little bigger.
Maybe if it's.
Yeah, remember, look how big the base is compared to this one.
Maybe if they had put a minion crawling up or something.
Maybe, but I prefer the way they did this base, like for the spirits.
I'm sitting here looking at some teeth right here.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's an amazing base.
And the shin guards. Oh
right.
My God, dude, the shin guards, dude. Look how detailed those are. Do you see those? Oh well, stop stabbing myself.
I'll post pictures. Like so, when they do.
Well, I want you to see it. See the shin guards. Look
yeah.
Man, look at the full face. Right there.
And like I said, yep. Even on the full face on the belt right here too. We forgot about the
Well, it's
I just think
full face on the necklace and the crown.
I just think for me, version 2 is it's an improvement. And I know some people may disagree, but I think this is an improvement in every way because it's a lot more detailed. The color is so much. I think a lot better.
Oh, and let's not forget about the hilt of the blade.
Right, yeah, exactly. Because this one actually came with an exclusive version.
Yeah.
So it has a switch out blade and a switch out arm, depending on what you want to do.
Yeah, here's the arm.
Yeah, the arm. Like if you want to switch out the knife and everything like that.
Yeah.
To where you just want to have that, and this basically the knife in the sheath. So that too, it gives you a little bit extra with the statue.
Right.
Like this one was a little bit more.
They've taken everything that was wrong with version 1.
Which there's really nothing wrong. It's not wrong. It just enhanced everything from version 1.
That's right. Better way to say it.
Yeah, because I think the version 1 Gethsemoni, I think this is like one of the Court of the Dead's best statues because even though it's simple, even though it's not a lot, it's still so well detailed and because he knows more about anatomy than I do.
Human anatomy.
Yeah, the anatomy is so well done on the Queen.
Well, a lot of it is the shading on the paint. Now this one, the paint details. I mean, when it comes to the crown, the blade, the skulls, but when it actually comes to the actual Gethsemoni, it's kind of dull.
You talking about on this one?
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
2. Yeah, the paint detail on just her body.
I think the paint detail on. Well, the thing is that we
her
can't.
Body.
On her body, we can't see as much because the cloak isn't removable.
I'll give
version
you.
2.
I'll let you see like right here the paint.
Oh yeah, the calf.
The calf.
Don't get me wrong.
That's all paint right there.
Right. I agree.
Now we don't get that on the second version.
No, we actually don't. You're right.
Or the tattoo. Or the tattoo paint. Or any of her muscle structure.
I think, now, I'll say this, as far as the anatomy of the statue, version 1 is better. Like, being able to pick out, like, the knees, the calves, all the minute details of a person's anatomy it's better on version 1. I'll agree with you on that one.
But all the excesses.
The detail.
Or the jewelry.
Right.
Or even look at all these skulls, man.
Exactly. That's
crazy.
Like, I think this, like, both statues have something to bring.
Now I feel like a pervert. You gotta put that.
I think both statues have something that they both bring to the table as far as being impressive in their own right. Get this right in her. I'm just gonna do it right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we'll just do it for that right now.
Still looks good.
Yeah. I think both statues bring something to the table. Like, this one's more regal, this one's more warrior, like Anubis said. I think overall, though,
Detail is that one.
yes, detail is this one hands down. You can tell they improved on every aspect of version 1. The crown, the necklace, everything that is metal on version 1, they improved with on version 2, making it more detailed and more eye-catching.
Maybe this is more leisure, and that one's more warrior.
Well, like I said, this one's more regal. Like, that's the best word I use when I talk about the version 1. It's regal.
Well,
it looks
I said
proper and more like, it looks more like a queen in this one, in version 1.
Well, I don't really know the meaning of the word regal, so I say leisure versus warrior.
Okay, I can get with that.
See what I'm saying?
So which one, in your opinion, which one do you think, like, if you had a choice to purchase either one of them, which one would you purchase first? Like, if you only had enough money to buy either one, which one would you buy first? Or which one would you make the purchase on? Like,
I think I'm gonna be honest. I think I would go with version 1.
Really? Oh. Now, why would you go with version 1?
Well, it's leisure, and it shows her status. I am queen. Now, when it comes to version 2, I feel like it's just more in your face. I'm gonna murder all of your tribe.
Right.
And not only just murder them, but I'm gonna keep their souls for myself. And I mean, that's cool and all. I mean, it kind of
right, it is.
like where version 2 has the blade and the souls right here, and the souls on the base.
Right.
Well, she's got minions. I don't know. I think that's just as long as I get a good tattoo version. I think I would be happy with that.
With version 1?
Yeah.
Like, for me, if I had to choose between both of them, I would choose version 2. I think that just the detail in version 2, the color scheme, and the base, I just think that it improves.
See, your detail is the same as my detail. My detail is more along the anatomy lines,
right.
Where yours is more along the actual...
The accessories.
Yes.
Yes. And just for me, I think that overall, version 2 improved on everything that version 1 had. Everything that, like, the crown, the face,
plate,
the accessories,
guards,
everything,
the shin guard,
and the fact that it comes with a exclusive version as well. I just think that for me, that's why I would choose version 2.
Fucking awesome ass blade.
It really is. So for me, if I had to choose between one or the other,
it's a femur, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see that connects right there into the hip?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fun fact.
But if I had to choose, I would have to choose the version 2 Gethsemoni.
Well, if I was gonna pick, I would pick the version 1 because it's just I feel like it's more sexy.
And honestly, I can agree with you on that. Like, I think it's more. I'll agree with you. Yeah, because it is more sexy and more seductive on the wrong one. I can agree with you on that. Yeah, that part I can agree with.
This one's kind of necromancer scary.
And so just for me personally,
which is kind of sexy too.
Right. Which for me, version 2 is a clear winner as far as the detail, the base, the color scheme, and everything else. For me, it's the clear winner out of both. But apparently, you disagree.
No, that's not true. I don't disagree.
Oh, your personal preference would still be the one.
I would rather have sexy when it comes to women. I would rather have
sexy than warrior.
Sexy rather than warrior.
I would rather have warrior. If a girl there's nothing sexier than a woman that can have the chance of whipping my ass. Nothing sexier than that.
We'll talk about that later.
But yeah, so everybody, that's really the end of it. We've discussed this. So let us know, in your opinion, which version, if you only had the money to pick one, and that's the only one you could pick, which version would you pick up? And which one would you be the one that you prefer to have in your collection?
They're both
amazing statues. Yeah.
Both amazing statues.
They are. But if you only had a chance to choose one, which one would it be? All right, everybody. So, thank you for joining us on Craig Hunters today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get notified of our future videos. But I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
Thank you for joining us on this Sideshow comparison video. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.